Hi, I'm Josh, and I'm going to be talking about Ender and his games, specifically the plot of the first 3 chapters. So, a little bit of backstory of the story in this book. This story is set in the far future where these ant people have invaded Earth and are killing everyone. This alien species has advanced technology, advanced coordination tactics, advanced combat, advanced everything basically. So the Earth kind of gets stomped for a bit until this guy, Major Rackham, shows up and somehow beats them. You see, he's like Sun Tzu 2.0. So Earth is saved for now. Now, 70 years later, the Earth government is scared that Earth will get attacked again. But this time, the ant aliens will probably have better tech than last time. And since it's been 70 years, Major Rackham has been dead for a little bit now. So, there is seemingly no chance that Earth will be able to beat the ant aliens if they decide to show back up again. Unless they get a Major Rackham 2.0 or a Sun Tzu 3.0. But they aren't just gonna get that out of nowhere. So the Earth government does a selective breeding program. You know, eugenics, which is awesome. Anyways, now we can actually talk about like the main character of this story, which is Ender. And you see, Ender is a special boy. He is a super intelligent 6-year-old. And Ender has a cybernetic attachment attached to him. What did you expect? His attachment is called a monitor. This monitor allows the government to monitor him and make sure he's the next Major Rackham. But today, he's getting his monitor taken off. And Ender assumes this is because he failed. And he won't be the next Major Rackham. But before his monitor gets taken off, the nurses / doctors that are going to take it off tell him that he's gonna feel some phantom sense for the monitor. He's gonna feel like he has a missing limb, but he'll have all his limbs. It's just that his monitor isn't there. And then when his monitor gets taken off, Ender's like confused because he feels something is missing. He feels like a weird pain for like a limb that isn't there. And for some reason he's like kind of confused, even though like the doctors already told him why this is gonna happen. Isn't this kid supposed to be smart? Later, at his elementary school, a kid named Stiltson and his goons start bullying Ender because he is a third. A third is short for a third child. You see, the government has also placed limit on how many children you can have, which is 2. So Ender being a third is pretty embarrassing. Stiltson threatens to beat up Ender because his monitor is gone and no one can save him. He's now alone. Now Ender is a small kid because he's 6, but he's also smaller and skinnier than your average 6-year-old. So how will Ender get out of this? He beats up Stiltson. He doesn't like outsmart him because he like super intelligent. He just like beats Stiltson up. I don't get it. I don't know. So after school, he goes home and we meet Valentine, his sister, and Peter, his brother. And if you couldn't tell, Peter is kind of evil. He threatens to kill Ender and kind of chokes him. You know, your usual childhood antics. While Valentine is like pretty cool, I guess. The next day, a guy named Graf comes to Ender's home and tells Ender he passed the test. What test, you may be asking? You see, Ender getting his monitor taken off was not because he failed, but it was actually an elaborate test the whole time. So how is beating up a kid passing the test? Because like he did it in self-defense instead of like not self-defense. Now Ender's parents are pretty angry because the government made it seem like Ender had failed, when they took his monitor. But now, he actually passed the test and didn't fail. So this Graf guy tells Ender that he could live with his family and live out his childhood and, live a good life. Or he could go to battle school where every day will be agony and he'll be under a lot of pressure. And, he'll live a horrible life because this is a battle school. You need to learn how to battle, and that isn't really that fun because pretty stressful. Ender chooses to go to battle school. What?